And give all praises to the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. And as a salutation to the brothers that pushing us with all truth and sincerity. And pushing us with all the four corners of the earth, you know. Salutations. Double honors to the elders of great men so not real well. You know. Double honors. Right? Under this little video here. You might as sifting. Right? First precept, Daniel 11. Ouch. Yeah, Daniel 11:35. You see, and some of them of understanding shall fall, to try them, and to purge, and to make them white, even to the time of the end, because it is yet for an appointed time. You know. So look at that. Some of them of understanding shall fall, so that who in the truth will know. As I always say, the scriptures is for us who in the truth know. Right? It's for us to live among ourselves also now, you know, to bring it to that perfected state. Right? Like you say, so the judges when you will send the righteous acts, aye Lord. Right? You will send the righteous acts, so let's really bring me to that place, that state. See, and some of them of understanding shall fall. So brothers pushing the sword and instead of seeing brothers falling off. Right? We know what time it is. You see, to try them. And after try them, right? When they go down, when you watching them to try them, can we try themselves and also to try other brothers? Other brothers be watching and seeing that. And to purge. You understand? Because that's falling and that's plain the ass, that's staying sincere. Right? And to make them white, even to the time of the end. Yeah. To cleanse you and purge you according to Revelation. Where you see, if I could find that here. I believe it was Revelation 18, right? Revelation 19 verse 7. He said, let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife had made herself ready. You understand? Made herself ready for that marriage. That we see, to purge them, right? To purge them and to make them white now, boy. Get white, to be ready. I don't know, one more precept, you know. Can't remember that one, but something to do with that same clean garments. I can't remember it right now. Oh, right. Anyway, that's 40. Yeah, yeah. I said to approach them and to make them white, even to the time of the end, because it is a far appointed time. You understand? So, so do not know some of them of understanding shall fall. I'll see that else you see because we already seen it happening. That already man should check yourself, man. Should be shaken up with that. Right? Is Amos 9 verse 9. He said, for lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. So yeah, it's gonna be sifted. You know, it's gonna be sifted among all nations. You know, friend, if we right now we in Trinidad here, elders in America, you know, or New York, whatever you call it. Our brothers in Guyana, Jamaica, you know they're gonna get sifted. But they're gonna get sifted according to the word and by what is there, what is put in place for them to be tried and sifted. You know, everybody gonna go through the same sifting process. You know, according to the James too. You see, James I believe was James 1:22. If I could find that here, right? James 1, Salakia 14. You see, From 13. So let no man say when he is tempted, I'm tempted of power. For power cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted to any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. You understand? Then when lust had conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. Right? So, hey, you're tempted by your own lust. So it won't be everybody won't have the same temptations. Everybody won't have the same desires. So everybody different places. They say different folks, different strokes for different folks. You know? So these are happening here. Israel being sifted. Right? That's different taking place here. This Matthew 13 verse 29. Yeah, you see but he said, Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Verse 30. He said, Let both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of harvest, I will say to the reapers, Gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. Right? So, hey, you're gonna have brothers who want shit. Brothers who in real, who in serious, who in sincere. You understand? They'll both go together, but in the end, you have to get purged out. Right? Something have to take place with Israel. What did he elect the one to, it have to happen. It had to happen. Okay, see that when you talk about what it is, boy, with the purging and the cleaning, you see let it begin at my sanctuary first. And all should go and start. Like say let it begin at my sanctuary first. You know? So these are going on here. Right? Because you don't care about the rest of these nations. Nah. The only thing you don't care about them for is about, hey, for we servant to us. You know? So Israel trying to get ready here now. Right? Israel dealing with these 1 Corinthians 3. 13. 1 Corinthians 3 verse 13 right to 15. He said, Every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. You understand? So you would know. You know a tree by what his fruits. So you would know, hey, when men have fruits, you would know if this man how the Lord go know. You know? The Lord go know. You don't want your brother fruit. Like this tree bearing bad fruits, boy. You would be able to observe, you would be able to see that. What spirit he carrying, you can tell. That spirit that is you'll be able to tell too. Right? So you see, and the fire shall try out. The fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. Verse 14, you see, if any man's work abide, right? So which he had built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. Yeah, but you're putting your penny here, these are your working for their talent, these are working for your crown here. You see, if any man's work abide which he had built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. Verse 15, if any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire. Yeah. So when you do the Lord according to Hebrews, I believe 6:10 or 10:6, you see the Lord is not unrighteous that he will forget your labor. The Lord is not unrighteous to forget your labor, but your salak. I'm gonna get it salak, yeah. Hmm? Hebrews 10:6, alright, salak, yeah. Hebrews 6 verse 10, he says, for power is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which you have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. You understand? So he gonna forget what you do. I'll leave it where you did. Like you say, going back into the Corinthians, right? And we say here, Corinthians 3 verse 15, he says, if any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss. Yeah, because hey, that brother didn't stay, that will hurt you too. The brother go, but he himself shall be saved, yet so as by the fire. So the Lord have mercy on you still, because still was pushing in towards some brothers is to get that blessing, get that favor, to receive 64, 34. Some might just be one, but it's not about that. It's not about that. It's running your race. Gain your Hashem and shout the glory and praise, to all humanity also. Right? Lord make up in numbers. You don't have to worry about that. The Lord doing what you have to do. The Lord waking on his brothers. You can't call no spirit. You can't wake up nobody. You can't really wake up no spirit. It's the Lord. You understand? It's the Lord. Now you see, that's in Corinthians, if you go back up 20 verse 8. You see now he that planted and watered are one. And every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. Now, another one. See, when it says, well, yeah, for 7, it says, so then neither is he that planted anything, neither he that watered, but power that giveth the increase. So it's the Lord, really. Yeah, so you have to make sure you clear and you clean to do what you have to do. Yeah, so you don't want to be a fruit unto this honor or a tree unto this honor. You don't want to be used for the left side. Right? Last precept here will be Daniel 12, verse 3. You understand? You say, and they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. So one star differeth in glory from another star. Amen also. Right, these are parables. Amen also. Your glory might be different from your glory will vary. So as many as turn as read it over. So yeah. You see, and they that be wise shall shine as brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness, to the Lord, as the stars forever and ever. So you got to just do your work. Do your work. Everything already set up. So that's just follow through. Let's push and keep moving. You understand? So hey, with that, on everyone preaches to Yahweh Hashem and Shai. On so double honor to the others of greatness, so not real well. Salutation to the brothers that pushing us with all truth and sincerity. Right? Shalom, Rakata.